Welcome back to my channel, Men's Style Window Shopper, where we critique the best brands and we give the best style advice. So let's get back into our digital review of J.CREW, and let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. Okay, so last time we talked about shorts and pants. Now we'll go into suits and tuxedos. Okay. And I'd like to say, I'd like to actually say that J.CREW had a very paramount impact on my life when it came to suits. Let's look through it, but especially the Ludlow suit. It was sort of a slim fitting suit, but very popularized. And they did their best to educate the customer on details like pick stitching, peak lapels, pleats. So I really appreciate J.CREW for their suits. But let's kind of get right into the review and where they stand today. Okay, let's go from the top. Okay, so we got this relaxed fit suit. I'm not too thrilled about the relaxed fit suits. I mean, uh, there is some tailoring in there. You could see, like at least the hem is okay at the feet, but it overall to me it doesn't look it looks a bit sloppy. So maybe for an older guy, but I still think there should be some tapering with a suit. It doesn't look too flattering. And we got a nice hefty price on the blazer or the suit jacket. Let's look at this sport coat in English wool tweed. Now, it's all right looking sport coat. It does give a bit of like a countryside kind of vibe, and I've been emphasizing this. It seems like J.CREW is kind of going back in time, and that can be good and bad, especially when their quality is pretty good. This Sheetland Moon, I bought a lot of their Moon fabrics, and they're always thick, nice, but it just definitely seems like a bit of a, and some people consider this like permanent style. So as we can see, we got this wool tweed in another color. I do like them for a hefty price. I would definitely like a different lapel. Like the notched lapel is like the lowest on the totem pole, so maybe they should do a peak lapel. But definitely a nice fabric. Okay, so we got this in Donegal. I do like the fabric. Okay, photo well. But yeah, once again, we could see like this aesthetic, older gentleman aesthetic. We could see it with the loafers, the jeans. It's not a bad outfit, but I would definitely like it to be a little bit more modern. So when I review the next brand, and I'll just keep you guys in suspense with that. We'll show a bit of a more modern take on things. And modern can be good, but it can also be bad because a lot of brands doing modern things, they tend to skimp on quality. Okay, so yeah, one thing I would say about J.CREW is that their wool cotton is definitely a gem because the fabric's always nice and you get it on the cheaper side, so it's $3.98, which is not bad. And you probably if you can get that on sale, then it's a nice bargain. Okay, they got a lot of moon going on here. All right, eh, the wool cotton. This one it's a decent color, but it's a bit lackluster. Um, and yeah, this is a blazer, so maybe they should put in some different types of buttons, spruce up the lapel. Now I actually do have this corduroy suit. I have it in a brown though, a very nice suit. It's something that stands out. When you wash it, you get a nice patina. So I tuck it in for the fall. but I do have that, so that is definitely a good buy, especially when you get it at the end of the season. Now, what I do like is this Legacy blazer. It's got that dark, rich navy. It's got that the gold buttons, so you kind of know it's a blazer. Like I wouldn't wear this like this. For me, this look is too Ivy League, and I went to college, but I didn't go to an Ivy League school, so I'm not. That maybe that's just not who I am, but for some it works. I do believe that men should have a little bit of an edge when they're wearing clothing, so that that kind of breaks up the edge when you do it too much. When you have the tie, the slacks, and everything. At least removing the tie, maybe put on a t-shirt that kind of gives you more edge. Now, I do like this green. This green has a unique color. Um, okay, what is this? The It's Pete Donegal. Okay, never heard of that color, but I definitely like the materiality of the fabric, and I do like this rich green. So you would stand out in this type of blazer, and obviously, Moon has been around since 1837, so that quality's good. Yeah, so those are some nice picks. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, so we're going into trousers now. Okay. Okay, so we talked about this wool. Now that we got these relaxed fit, double pleated trousers. Okay, and wool cavalry. So, I do actually do like these double pleats. Um, I wouldn't have them in relaxed. If I got them, I probably would taper them. Because a relaxed fit is not bad. I'm not. It's not my favorite design with these wide leg openings. He's wearing it more like in a high waisted kind of deal, where generally pants worn so high, they'll have those tabs on the side, so you can adjust them, and most of the time people get them in their appropriate size. Um, but nice pair, of nice trousers. You'll definitely stand out with this type of pleat. And I do like how they kept it casual. So this is a pretty nice outfit. I don't think I would have went for the pennies, but the penny loafers. All right, let's see what they got here. Okay, another relaxed fit, and maybe it could be nice, but I do like the cotton twill. Yeah, this is so it's a bit big, but the fabric is something to look out for. That cotton twill, it looks pretty rich. So okay, that's the relaxed fit twill material for the pants. Okay, and as you can see, J.CREW has several fits. This is that Crosby. I'm not too thrilled about that fit. The Ludlow is my favorite, and people think it's a slim fit suit, but if you're an average, a fairly slim guy, like not too slim, but it'll fit you. Okay. And they have another um, Kenmare. So let's take a look at this one. This I think the Kenmare suit they emphasize more quality because it's way more expensive, or maybe prices have just went up. It's not in the Todd Snyder range. Okay, all right. So they have three signature fits: Ludlow, Modern Slim, Crosby, Traditional Classic Cut, and Kenmare, a relaxed but polished fit. Okay, so I guess it doesn't have anything to do with fabrics. It just has to do with the fit. And you guys can see what I'm saying about this peak lapel. Like, if to me it's much better with the peak lapel, much more stylish. It just gives you a sharper edge, and it'll set you apart from most guys with the notch lapel. Let's see if we can get up a little bit closer. Okay, we see that pick stitching there. They're definitely gonna have that fabric. Sometimes they'll have the Bemberg lining. So pretty nice suit. Yeah, you're gonna get what you pay for with this suit. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so that's just the Kemir pants. Okay, so I guess the Kenmare is the most relaxed. Okay, we got another corduroy suit here. And we got it in a strange color. This is Pine Grove Cords. Okay. Let's see if we can. It looks definitely different in photos. Okay. So it's more of a greenish type of color. But the corduroy is always a good option. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Oh, see, I do like this though. This aesthetic. Maybe I'm just more biased towards suits that are dressed casually. I try not to be too stuffy, but um, in my eyes, that makes you a bit more of an edgy guy when you're not all the way dressed up. Okay, so we got a blazer, wool cotton, herringbone. Okay, and I do like this. So this Kenmare, look at this peak lapel. Okay. All right. So great looking suit. I'm not too thrilled about the relaxed fit, but the fabric, it's been the mill's been around since 1663, so maybe they know what they're doing. All right, okay, so we got another sports coat in English wool. Definitely a nice fabric. I do like that. Not a fan of the relaxed fit jeans and the boat shoes, if they're boat shoes. Look kind of like boat shoes. But the blazer with this corduroy shirt is a good combination. All right. So let's see what else. So we got a single pleat for those wool trousers. Okay. So we got a cotton blend. It's probably a wool cotton. Let's just take a look at how they styled this. Okay, so now this is the Ludlow Slim. And when they say Ludlow Slim, guys, it's not that slim. I mean, you can buy a Ludlow and it still has plenty of room. So maybe it's just American standards these days, but slim, it's not too slim. So, it's my opinion that the Ludlow looks the best. My thing is, it looks like they're reserving the best fabrics and the best styling for these more relaxed fit suits. When you get to the Ludlow, that maybe they've made it extra slim on the model, but I've gotten plenty of Ludlow suits and they're not that slim. This is probably more representative of how slim it is. This Japanese cotton chino. Yeah, it's got plenty of room in the legs. They got these thin lapels. I guess that's more on trend, but gotta love a good peak lapel when you can find one. Okay, good pick stitching around there. So nice looking suit. Okay, 100% cotton chino. Look at that, the olive. more of a summer suit. You could probably pull it off in the fall. But yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to buy it. And looks like it would patina well with some cleaning. Okay. And we got it in a worst wool. So the price went up a little low. Okay. Oof, let's look at the model. Let's look at this thing in person. Yeah. Okay. Decent, but it looks a bit tight on him. Maybe he should go up a size. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, they got a stack of colors in the Ludlow. All right. Okay. I'm just looking at all these colors. Look at this deep Pacific. Okay. We got a heather beige. Okay. They just rolled out a bunch of colors. Charcoal. And I would say I like darker suits a bit more. But that's maybe just because I like to hang out at night. I would say I'm not really a summer suit kind of guy. You probably wouldn't catch me wearing a linen suit or anything like that unless it was maybe at a wedding. But I believe we should complement our dressing for the weather. And I know companies make money on this, and this may be controversial, but if it's 80 to 90 degrees outside, you probably shouldn't be wearing a suit. All right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we got the Crosby. Um, okay. For me, it's kind of in between there, the Ludlow and the Kenmare, but I would think this is a lot bigger than you actually think it is. But it really just depends on your weight. Maybe I'm just going towards me. I'm more of a slim guy, so I would think the Crosby would have to be for a bigger guy. And this guy really doesn't look he doesn't look too athletic or ripped or anything like that. So maybe it's not too big. Okay. Then we got more Ludlow and the wool cotton. Yeah, this wool cotton is definitely special. Okay, got a couple of nice colors: navy, charcoal. Oh, onyx. Okay, onyx is sort of like a black color. Okay, let's see what else we got here. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, they got the Crosby in Italian wool. Well, one thing I do like about this is it gives everybody a chance to wear a nice suit. I mean, if you're a bigger guy, you may want to go towards the Kenmare. If you're in between, you can go for the Crosby, classic fit. And if you like the relaxed aesthetic or you're a bit bigger, you could probably go for the Kenmare. Okay, I'm wondering why one of them is 550 and the other one is 250, but it's probably the material. Okay, more of the Kenmare. Okay, I guess we're getting into two blazers. And this right here is a dinner jacket. So it's nice, but what is this typo over there? But you probably wouldn't wear this very often. A lot of times you get something that's white, and it's like you probably wear it once or twice, and it's over with. That's why I tend to shy away from white those, but I do like the tuxedo jacket. Um, and maybe the only thing I would say, my critique on the tuxedo jacket would be that there's no pig stitching. And I've actually seen tuxedo jackets with pig stitching. So it's $6.98. It's something to think about. And when I say pig stitching, I mean pig stitching on the lapel. Okay. All right. So let's. I guess we got the vest. Now I don't know how I feel about vests these days. I mean, there was one time, that guys would wear three-piece suits, but it's just not. I wouldn't do it. I just think you're doing the most. Maybe you can get away with wearing the vest alone, but this particular vest has just plenty of buttons. I don't know. I mean, let's see how much buttons they have. One, two, three, four, five, six. Now 6 buttons is a lot. And I remember guys used to wear like cool vest, but 6 buttons is a lot. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think about the 3-piece suits, and if they're kind of overdoing it. Okay. Okay, so we got this nice shawl collar. Once again, they could it could use some pig stitching on the collar just for the highest level. And maybe charge an extra $100, right, for that. But all right, we are getting done. We got a Crosby tuxedo. It's for the bigger guy. Guys are playing some football. All right. Okay. No, I do like this, and I think you know I may sound like I don't like relaxed fit. I do like relaxed fit, but I do like a bit of a taper on it like this. So it all boils down to just not having wide leg openings, and streamlining the aesthetic. So if you have a relaxed fit up top, it may benefit you to taper it in towards the bottom, uh, unless you want the bell bottoms, which is kind of making a resurgence, but to me it's not flattering, especially not on me. What is this? A big fit, big fit suit jacket. I don't even know what a big fit is. They didn't even. Oh wow, yeah. They went out of their way to just say big fit. I guess they could probably just say sloppy fit. Yeah. Um, I don't think this is. I think that's a marketing mistake. Just calling something a big fit. There was no thought going into the name. More so like a Walmart kind of deal. Okay, now look at this. Now this is a good buy. It has 3 stars, but you guys can look into that. But double breasted, it's got the gold buttons, it's got the peak lapels. They got a nice sailing shirt under there. You can't lose with that. Definitely, you stand out more than 99% of guys. I'm not really feeling this last outfit with the jeans, but the other guys, he's with the chinos. I'd probably slim these chinos up a little bit more. Get some sneakers that are. It looks like he has some leather sneakers on, but just clean it up a little bit more in the bottom, and it's a great outfit right there. Seems like a great buy. Um, Maybe one guy was pissed off in the reviews about something. Let's see. Okay, it's a nice jacket, but he ended up returning it. The fit was just too boxy. Okay. So yeah, nice piece, I would say. Let's see what else we got. Oh wow. All right. Well, we have to end that. Yeah, I got some company here. So we'll